Hey everyone, welcome. I'm a digital marketing associate with SmartThoughts. We're a software advisement firm dedicated specifically to helping associations and nonprofits navigate the, let's be real, incredibly complex world of technology procurement. Today, we're diving into a quick, consultative explainer focusing on WishList member. Look, making a software decision can feel like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Our goal here today is to help you dodge those digital dragons that always seem to be lurking in the shadows of vendor selection. Okay, let's dive into this. Here's a quick look at our agenda for this explainer. We're going to start with a quick overview, then hit the core strengths, break down the limitations and trade-offs, run through some critical evaluation questions, and wrap up with consultation and next steps. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, quick overview. So when we're looking at the vendor behind any software, maturity and stability are absolutely critical, right? Well, the company behind WishList Member is actually a really well-established player in the WordPress plugin space. They've been at this for over 16 years, maintaining a stable team of over 12 developers and support staff. And you know, that kind of longevity, it's a huge indicator of a reliable track record, especially in a market where a lot of plugins just kind of disappear after a couple of years. Now, what exactly is this platform? According to our SmartThoughts tier classification framework, WishList Member sits as a Tier 4 micro-membership software. So what does that mean for you? It means it's not your traditional, massive, all-in-one association management system. It's really positioned for micro-associations, specifically those with operating budgets under $1 million. Its primary job, helping organizations monetize their existing WordPress site by transforming it into a protected, revenue-generating membership platform. Moving right along to Section 2, Core Strengths. Let's talk about where WishList Member genuinely excels. It's incredibly strong at content protection and tiered access. It natively handles complex content dripping, meaning you can easily release material to your members over time. This is a massive plus for incentivizing higher donation levels, since you can set up multiple tiers granting access to different exclusive resources. Plus, because it operates as a plugin, you get complete control over your branding and full ownership of your data. And honestly, that's something you don't always get with third-party hosted platforms. A huge part of its strength actually comes from its highly flexible, best-of-need architecture. It doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. Instead of relying on, frankly, weak native features for specialized tasks, you can plug directly into heavy-hitting third-party tools. You can hook it up to Stripe or PayPal for payments, MailChimp or ActiveCampaign for emails, or even a robust learning management system like LearnDash. It basically acts as the gatekeeper, integrating seamlessly with the specialized tools you might already be using. Okay, let's shift gears to Section 3, Limitations and Trade-offs. Let's frame these functional gaps carefully, because you are making a strategic sacrifice here. On one hand, yes, you gain high ease of use and unparalleled content monetization right inside WordPress. But on the other side, you sacrifice comprehensive native functionalities. WishList Member doesn't natively handle robust event registration, deep financial management like accounts receivable, or advanced CRM tracking. To get all of that, you're going to be relying heavily on multiple third-party plugins. As we like to say, these aren't fatal flaws, they're trade-offs to weigh against your specific requirements. Opting for this kind of flexible, decentralized system means you are definitely increasing your integration risk. Relying on a patchwork of plugins inherently adds technical overhead, the potential for update conflicts, and it absolutely increases your total cost of ownership when it comes to long-term maintenance. This brings us to Section 4, Critical Evaluation Questions. I'm going to run through a rapid-fire series of self-assessment questions that you really need to answer internally before committing. Number 1. How important is native event management or comprehensive accounts receivable tracking to your daily operations? If your association relies heavily on, say, multi-day conferences with complex CEU tracking, a plugin-based system might just leave you frustrated in dealing with messy workarounds. Second question, can your team manage the technical complexity of maintaining multiple integrated plugins, or is that a complete deal breaker? That best-of-need architecture we just talked about requires either serious internal technical chops or the budget to hire an outside partner to keep the whole shebang running smoothly. Third, does your budget align with a base pricing model of roughly $150 to $350 annually? Now, that sounds incredibly affordable, but keep in mind, that's not including external hosting and necessary add-ons. You really have to factor in the total cost of WordPress hosting, domain fees, premium directory plugins, and external email platforms. Fourth, how critical is a deep integration with specialized external systems, like your preferred learning management system? If your main value add to members is online courses, this platform's ability to deeply integrate with tools like LearnDash could absolutely make it a strong contender for you. And finally, the big one. Do you genuinely need a full association management system or simply a way to lock down and monetize exclusive digital content? This is really where you have to separate your must-haves from your nice-to-haves. Which leads us right into Section 5, Consultation and Next Steps. In 20-plus years of AMS consulting, I've seen associations choose WishList member for the wrong reasons and regret overlooking specific considerations. Listen, WishList member serves many associations incredibly effectively, but the fit depends so heavily on your specific structure, your internal tech resources, and your growth plans. You don't want to choose a system today that you'll completely outgrow in just a year or two. So you might be finishing this explainer thinking, hey, this platform has real strengths, but I need expert guidance to know if the trade-offs actually work for our specific situation. And you know what? That is exactly what we do. We're here to be your complexity translator. Don't rely on software reviews alone for a foundational business decision. Book a free 20-minute consultation with us to assess your software fit. You can give us a call at 817-523-9801 or visit www.smartthoughts.net. Thanks so much for joining me today. Because ultimately, if your software limits your growth today, where is your association going to be tomorrow?